If you take a look at this property here, you'll notice that it is 2-story. The reason for using the water-fed pole, you'll also notice that they are French cut-up. So instead of one large pane of glass on each window, you have multiple. Using the water-fed pole is going to cut down our time on this job by almost 30%, possibly even 50%. You can see Skylar just turned the water on here. We have 2 pencil jets coming out of this unit. If we were to take this hose off and go into the top, if I can get it to go in. Yes, sir. Thank you. You can see that the water is now coming out of the top. I'm going to show you the reason why there's 2 options. If you follow me over here. So if you notice, when I wet this glass, it's almost like that glass is resistant to the water. It doesn't want to take it. You'll notice in some windows, the water completely sheets off the glass, while other windows, it beads. When you're water-fed poling, the whole concept is to wet the window, agitate the dirt off the window, and rinse the dirt away from the window. You want to rinse the entire window, frame, everything, every square inch of it. If I was to scrub this window and rinse it and miss these corners here, then that would dry spotty because there's water there with dirt still inside those drops. So it's super important to make sure that when you rinse the glass, you're rinsing every square inch, so you're removing all of that loose dirt. So if you tested your unit and it tested between 0 and 10 parts per million, and yet you still see that there's spots on the glass, that would be user error. You want to make sure that you're rinsing all parts of the window. If we were to take this hose and put it into the pencil jet area and scrub the glass and go to rinse it, you see the difference? Now I'm having to spend way more time on this window because it's resisting the water to cover every square inch of it. It's going to take me almost 2 times as long. So in a case where the water's beating up like this, you would just simply pull it out of the pencil jet. And what this is called is a rinse bar. You would put it into the rinse bar. And now if you see, I'm covering way more area with my rinse than I was with the pencil jets. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that this brush is always flat on the glass. You can adjust the brush by turning this handle here and loosening it and tightening it back into the position you want. If you were to clean this window with only the back end of the brush, the top would get missed. Vice versa, if you clean this window with just that top end of the brush, the bottom would get missed. The brush always needs to stay flat on the glass. You're going to start by scrubbing the top, scrubbing the sides, making sure all these frames, especially the tops of these frames, dirt likes to sit up here. You want to make sure that you're getting all that dirt off of that frame. You're going to scrub the glass just like I showed you, the frames, the edges, all the way around. And then you're going to want to rinse the glass. You can either rinse with your brush on the glass when you're using the rinse bar, or you can pull away. I prefer you to pull away because you can see more of what you're doing. Rinse all of that water off the glass, all of the dirt off the glass. Make sure you hit every square inch. Now once those 4 panes dry, they're going to dry 100% spot free.